Hi everyone. In this example, we will see Spring Boot with Hibernate one-to-one example. So let's get started. So first go to the new project and create a Spring Starter project. And here I'm taking that Spring Boot Hibernate one-to-one example, right? So my Java version was 17 and you can change your Java version accordingly. So here I'm taking that Spring Data JPA, MySQL, and Spring Web and Spring Boot dev tools. Only these four are the dependencies I'm taking. So then it's just importing the dependencies. So once done it, where is my thing? So this is the one. So for that, I need the application.properties. So here is the application.properties. So I pasted in there application.properties and save it and create. This is one-to-one relationship, right? So in one-to-one in real time is person and Aadhaar card. So for that I'm creating model and here I'm creating person. So then here I'm taking at entity and then at table name is equal to person. Okay. So and then here at id at generated value and then private integer person id and the property name is private string person name private string age, right? So control shift go and later we're creating alt shift c and alt shift s go. Here I'm just removing this person ID because the ID will be generated by underlying the Hibernate itself based on the at ID at generated value annotation. So and then Alt Shift SR for getting set aside get us. So now we completed the person class and now we taken that the class was what? Aadhaar card. So in this we don't have much properties like so at entity and at table name is equal to Aadhaar card. Okay. So, and then private integer Aadhaar ID and private integer Aadhaar num. So then once you return, make it at ID at generated value. That's it. And then create a default constructor and create a parameterized constructor and create setters and getters and then remove here a integer Aadhaar ID as well because we don't need that thing. And once you done this, because it's a one-to-one relationship, so for that here you need to give private Aadhaar card and then whatever the variable you want to give is the table name only. If you give another thing, it will throw an error. So Aadhaar card. Make sure you give the values properly, then only it will work. So then at one-to-one and then cascade is equal to all and later I'm giving at join column name is equal to Aadhaar underscore ID. So I am creating setters and getters for this for avoiding repeated JSON. So I am giving at JSON properties. Sorry, at JSON ignore properties. Here I am giving whatever the table name. Here the table name is person, right? So I am giving here person. And in the same way, it is a bidirectional. So I'm taking private person, and then here you just give that at 1 to 1 and mapped by what is the table name? Aadhaar card, right? So you have to give Aadhaar card. And once you done it, you just make sure to generate the setters and getters for that thing. So we completed this, and we just need to run the app, because then only it will create the table for us. So once you've done it, see the table is created successfully. So let's check here. Currently there is no table, right? So once we refresh it, the tables are coming. So then here I'm giving some values. So Aadhaar number I'm giving, and then for person I'm giving person ID 1, age 22, Krishna, and Aadhaar ID 1. So I'm saving this. So once done it, you just stop the server and then make the config package demo.config, and this is a basic config. So here at entity, and then, oh sorry, this is not a entity class, right? This is a configuration. So at configuration, so then here you just created at being public data source ds, and later you creating that driver manager data source ds is equal to new driver manager data source, and ds dot set driver class name. Further driver class name, right? So this is the one you need to give here. So once you done it, ds dot set url, and go there, and here the given this url here as well. So in the double quotes only, make sure please verify before writing. Set username root, and here, and ds dot set password also root, and return ds. So this is done, right? And we need to implementing the implementation of session factory. So for that, at being public local session factory being, and ds, sorry, ls, and here we need to pass the data source. So local session factory being ls is equal to new local session factory being, and ls dot set package to scan. Here you give new string in the array where your entity classes are in model package, right? So com dot example dot demo dot model. So we given the thing. What happened? Okay, because yeah, and then ls dot set data source of ds and return ls. So we completed this thing, and why? Okay, yeah, we completed this thing, and we have only creating repo, and here repo we need to create. So this is a person repo, and this is an not a class, this is an interface. In this person repo what we need to list of person, get persons, and then next one is void save person. What we need to pass? Person object to saving the person. So then you need to delete void delete person. How can we delete? Based on the ID, right? So that's it. Now we need to implement the class for repo IMPL. So person repo IMPL, and here I'm adding that person repo thing and this, and make this class as a repository at repository, and then make transactional, then only it will save. So to get the connection, we need session factory. So private session factory, S factory, and make that one constructor for this one. And then we need a session object as well to perform the code related operation. For getting the session, we need a session factory. They get current session. So now everything is saturated. And then here list of persons, current session, dot create criteria of person dot class dot list. That's it. And for saving purpose, same to here. You just copy pasted here like current session dot save and person. And for this delete operation only, you need to concentrate. Here, take a person and then session dot get of person dot class and ID. So based on that, you will get the person object. Then only you can delete this record. Current session dot delete of person object. So everything is separated. We just pending only the controller class only. So in the demo.config, I'm making a controller package and this is a home controller. So let's do that at rest controller, and later we're creating a repository auto wide private person repo p repo, then public list of person and get persons, and then return p repo dot get persons. But we need to give the URL pattern for this get mapping slash person. And later we are saving the things, right? Post mapping slash save person. And then we are passing public string save person here at request body person, because at request body taking the values from in the postman, from the postman. We're passing the values from the postman body now. So it will get the things from the postman body. So then here p repo dot what we given save person, and once done it in the return statement person object saved successfully. And finally I'm using delete mapping because of I'm going to delete the thing. Delete person slash ID and then public string delete person and add path variable integer ID. So then p report dot delete person ID and return person object deleted successfully. So now we run the application. Let's see. Before going to that, we need a postman. So here the thing was running successfully. There is no error at all. So waiting for the postman. In the meantime, we will check it from the browser. Say in the localhost 8082, persons means person is coming, right? For saving purpose, we are going through postman. So just give me a minute. It needs to be open. Then only we can make a request. So I think it's getting late. Is there any postman in the task manager? Oh, there are multiple postmans are there. I don't know why it's not working. Just give me a minute. Postman, it loading or not? Hmm. Okay, it is not loading. So what I'm trying to do was right now. So here I'm removing this. I can manually create the things. So for the time being, person p is equal to new person. Anyhow, the ID will be created that one only. So p dot set Aadhaar card. So this is a 356789, and then p dot sorry. So here we are needed that Aadhaar card AC is equal to new Aadhaar card, and here AC dot set Aadhaar num 35231, and then p dot set Aadhaar card AC here. So later that what we need to do is, okay, the thing was opened here, the postman here. So we'll go to the postman only. At request body person. So here I need to run the application now. So the application is running successfully. So persons. So it giving the persons, right? Now they copy pasted, and in the body we remove this thing, and instead of Krishna giving Venki. Venki has a 35 years old guy, and his Aadhaar number is 458,792. So then click on that post. Person object saved successfully. Let's see. So the object was successfully saved. So now we deleted this Venki because he is not in the call right now. Delete person slash ID, right? So delete person slash what is ID number was 65. So then click on that 65. That's it. Thank you everyone. Have a great day. Bye bye.
Bye bye.